So, out with the old and with the new.
Once a giant, always a giant. For me, it's only a giant.
What's up, YouTube? Diggy546. If you want more sports content, hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, like the video. And I won't tell if you click that bell. But let's go ahead and get into this. So Andrew Thomas has officially signed his deal. I think it was like a 4-year, $32 million deal. Somewhere around that, he'll be making somewhere from 8 to 10. That's just the price you pay when you're picking in that top 5. These players are going to cost a lot. And if you think about it, that kind of messes up your salary cap, losing a lot, but that's what he's going to be getting paid. And hopefully he'll be well worth it. I think Xavier McKinney signed his deal too. Everybody's reporting to camp today. But the big news so far today, Nate Solder will not be playing this year. He's opting out. This is Nate Solder, whose son had cancer. And I completely understand not wanting to play football, especially when you're a veteran. You have money stacked up. They're still making, I think, like $350,000 this year or something. They're making more than the average person will make. He can afford his son's medical bills, and he doesn't want to go off to games and go to practice and come back and infect his son who has cancer. So that makes perfect sense. What does this mean for the Giants? This means that we're down to starting tackle. That's probably the least of everybody's concerns, is thinking about their lives. But who's going to step up? We have, I always forget the guy's name, but Nick Gates. There we go. We have Nick Gates, who's going to he has experience at that right tackle spot. He was really good last year. And I think the 4 games that he played, 3 or 4 games, he came in and he was really good. He was solid. He's not really a power guy, but he was solid in pass protection. Also, we have Cam Fleming coming over from, I think, the Cowboys. He's experienced in this system, same offensive line coach, same system. Garrett wasn't calling the plays, but it was pretty much his system. So he has experience in that. Cam Fleming is a veteran. He's not a star, but he's solid. That's pretty much what Nate Solder was. So I think Nate Solder on that right side would have had a good chance to bounce back and be that above average tackle. But it looks like we're going to have to settle for average. Matt Peart is going to move up a spot, obviously. Matt Peart is strong, great feet, but he's really raw, and we don't want him really starting his rookie year. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. But I think Nate Solder is a big loss. It's a hole on the offensive line that needs to be replaced. Nick Gates is there. Cam Fleming is there. And maybe Matt Peart is a lot farther along than we thought. Maybe he'll slide into that spot and we'll have 2 rookie tackles. I doubt they want to put 2 rookie tackles out there, but if he earns it, he earns it. But what this definitely means is that Andrew Thomas will be your day 1 starting left tackle. They're not going to start Cam Fleming there. They're not going to start at Nick Gates there. And they're definitely not going to start Matt Peart there, even though some scouts think that eventually the Giants will move Andrew Thomas over to right tackle and Matt Peart to left tackle, because Andrew Thomas is more of a road grader and Matt Peart's feet are just so great and he's athletic. So those are my thoughts on that. Nick Gates is going to have to step up. That's my number 1 guy for this right tackle position. If he can come in there and play well, I think that'll be really good. And if he's starting level the right tackle and Matt Peart continues to develop, we'll have a lot of great tackles on the roster. So Nate Solder probably has played his last game as a New York Giant. I don't think he's going to be back. After next year, his salary cap hit is going to be way too much, and we'll probably have drafted maybe another tackle if these tackles this year don't work out. So guys, let me know what you think. Is this a huge loss? Does this change the trajectory of the season? Let me know. Diggy546, I'm out.